Yeah, what's up, guys? This is Samson of Soccer Addicts, and we are coming to you today with an analysis of two games that are coming up. One is coming up at 1 o'clock, and then we'll be looking at the Bundesliga game as well between Bayern Munich and Eintracht Frankfurt. Um, a couple of my guys in our Soccer Addicts group will be joining us pretty soon. So stay tuned in. You can send your comments in and we will respond to them as we go. So we have very, very interesting topics to talk about today. And we are so excited. I mean, all of us are happy because we are like soccer fans, true soccer fans. So when soccer goes in recess, we kind of find it difficult to just hang around doing nothing because we want to watch the game every day. And this particular group is dedicated to analyzing all the major leagues in Europe, talk about the English Premier League, the Spanish La Liga, the Italian Serie A, the French Ligue 1, the German Bundesliga, the Champions League, the Europa League, the Conference League, like all the other leagues you can think about in Europe, all the major ones we're going to be discussing most of the games before the match. So we'll do pre-game analysis and then we'll do our predictions. And then after that, after the game, we will also do post-game analysis. So that is what we'll be working on going forward. This channel, this Facebook group also has a YouTube channel. So whatever we do here, we will also post the same thing in our YouTube channel. So in case you want to find us, the name is Soccer Addicts GH. Soccer Addicts GH. So if you go to YouTube and you type in Soccer Addicts GH, you will find us right there. And on Facebook, the group is just Soccer Addicts. On Facebook, it is Soccer Addicts. So you can join us as well and just join the fun. I mean, ask your questions away. Most of the time, we post a lot of highlights as well, and we react to certain some of the games. And so there's a bunch of fun that you can have on our network. So we'll be waiting for you. I'm still waiting on the guys to join. I'm pretty sure they will join very, very soon. Okay. The TNG is watching. Bring them on live video. Send invite. Okay, something is not right. Something is not right. If they accept, they can join on video or with audio. The audience is set to custom, so only the people you selected can watch this live broadcast. Okay. Okay, so Frank wants to join. Okay, there's something wrong. Okay, approve and send invite. So Frank is being added. Who else add? Okay, something wrong. Ayo, if you are watching right now, I don't know why. I've been able to add Ivan, but I can't seem to add you for some
You got to
reason.
get back again.
Oh,
I
you want
think
to
you can start
rejoin?
picking up. Maybe
Okay.
To
All right.
5.1% compared to 5.9.
All right. Oh, you've been able to join now. Okay, good. Na me de oka ho anenye ye menim de ntia.
I just saw the join, somewhere there.
Yeah. Ivan was in like seconds ago, but I say or say obesa join this year. I think I have to just keep an eye because when they come in, I have to accept them in. So,
But like there should be something that says join. When I went there was nothing like that. You could just watch it, but
but how
I
did
don't know
you
how. I don't know.
eventually manage to join?
I was just pressing stuff and I got it.
Yeah, because okay, hold on. Let me see if there's a way to invite others. It's a guest request. Allow viewers to request to join. Okay. And then I see your name. So this is Facebook, like it's invite group members to watch. I don't know, but
There's nothing that says invite group members to join
no,
because it's like
it says watch.
watching it easy. You just like you can just click it, but I don't even know what I did.
Okay, let's see. Live video broadcast a moment. Well, yeah, this is Facebook. That's what I'm saying. I'm not okay. So Brad Kofi has been able to find his way here. So I'm sure that eventually people will find their way in. I just don't know like how it works, but I'm not a Facebook expert. So all right, it's nice to see your faces. Yeah, we're waiting on. I know there are a couple others online watching. I know they are trying to get in. Desmond Bafi is watching. Let me see if I can get him in. Aden. Okay. I think there's something that they are doing to be able to, because I see approve. So when I see approve, I can let you in, right?
Yeah.
I just press on approve and then
It's
you're able to
probably
join.
Facebook that has to do something like make sure you are part of the group or something before they allow you to join.
Well, yeah,
That's what I'm thinking.
all you guys are part of the group. So
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway, Brakofi, you are welcome. This is your first time. You couldn't join
Yes,
the other
yes.
one.
I missed the time.
Yes,
I
yes.
miscalculated the time for the first time. Yeah.
Desmond, for those of you who don't know Desmond, he's my mate at a fiscal.
Oh wow.
My mate, yeah, my mate from a fiscal. So yeah, I'm glad to see you, buddy.
Thank you very much.
Did we lose Ayo? Ayo, are you still there?
Yeah, I think we have lost him. He is not part anymore.
Okay, I see that he's watching, but I can't. Okay, somebody just sent me a text saying that I can't get in.
Oh,
I know people are
when you
trying
see
to.
that blue thing, they have written send a join request. They can click on that one.
Thank you. I'm going to send that out.
Yeah, you are back. Oti, we can't hear your voice. Oh. Your volume is not coming. I don't know. Yeah, he is back, but I think your volume is off.
Yeah. We can't hear you.
Yeah, his volume is off.
Yeah. We still can hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah, can hear
Something.
you.
I think you have to you type let's see because we can't hear your voice. Still volume off.
Yeah. Still can
No,
hear
no, no,
you.
we can't hear you.
That's so weird. But you
Now we
guys,
can hear now.
It's
We can
coming.
hear now.
It's coming.
oh, you can hear me now. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For those of you watching online, I see that 5 of you are online and you are probably trying to get in. Please look for a thing that says click to request to join the meeting or something like that.
Yeah. That blue thing says send a join request.
Yeah,
There's a
just click on send a join request. Click on send a
Yeah.
join request, and I should be able to let you in. Click on
Yeah.
send a join. I am presuming that you are a fan of football or soccer, and I mean we are here today to digest the game between Arsenal and Crystal Palace, and then we'll also be looking at the game between Checo. I see that you are watching online. If you want to join us, look for a thing that says request join. Request to
Send
join.
a join request.
Send a join request. Just click on send a
Yes,
join request, and I will approve and get you in. So click on send a join request, and I should be able to approve and get you in. You first click on watch live button. Okay. According to Kofi, if you click on watch live button first, and then send a join request. Watch live button and then send a join request. So
Hey, Samson, your volume. I think you have to work on your volume.
Can you guys?
It's been on and off. Yeah. I think we can hear you now.
Okay. What happens is that
it goes off when you're sending something.
Yes, when I send something, it goes off. If you are watching online, okay, Sechi, you are watching. Okay, you can hear me, so I'm going to say it. First of all, you have to click on watch live. After that, you have to click on send. What is that?
Send a join request.
Send a join request. So click on watch live and then click on send a join request, and I'll be able to approve and let you in. I'm not really like an expert of this Facebook thing. That's why we are struggling today. Okay, I see somebody coming in. Yeah, so Ivan just sent that. Okay, somebody else is joining. Sechi, I see you too. It says unable to add. I'm adding Ivan. Okay, Ivan is in. Richmond, you want to try again?
Conditional 2025 first round pick in the deal.
Unable to add. I don't know why. Richmond, try one more time. Let me see, and then we'll get started.
The draft was picked 3rd overall.
I see that 5 of you.
2 weeks off. They had a week in there.
Pastor, I tried to let you in, but I don't know what happened. So you want to try again, and I'll let you in.
But tomorrow they're in Vancouver. Our broadcast 6:30 CHED countdown.
12 minutes in, so we have to get started. So we're going to get started, guys. So first of all, I'll do a little okay, approve. You can have. Oh no, that's bad. That's bad, guys. So I'm so sorry, but what is happening is we might have to use another medium next time, which is okay. Facebook only allows for up to 3 guests, like 3 members to join.
Okay.
And so
I think that is why we are facing that problem.
That is why I'm unable to add the rest of you. So if you can still stay on and watch, whatever comment you send, we'll try and respond to it as quickly as possible. And yeah, I think that's the way it's gonna go for now. Sorry about that, guys.
Something you know something. Then for me there, me and you are like body. So let me go off so that somebody can join, and I will be watching.
Okay, sure, that's fine. We can do that. You're sacrificing yourself. That's
okay. Exactly.
Okay. So Desmond is leaving. Emmanuel or maybe Richmond, any of you can join. Any of you can try again. So Desmond is going. That's sad though. Like we want to have everybody on board, but
yeah, I can also go off.
Why would you want to? It's your team playing today, so we need you. All right, so Desmond is in. My apologies to the rest
can
of
mute the messages because it's taking the.
I am watching you. Okay, so Desmond, I see your message. You say you are watching us. That's fine. So we can react to all the messages, right? So that's good.
Yeah.
Let's get started. So like I mentioned, this is new, so I'm gonna have to introduce what we are doing here every day, right? This is a group of people that love soccer. Okay, that's why we named the group Soccer Addicts. So what we are doing is that we are going to be analyzing the game every day. As much as possible, we'll try and do pre-game and post-game analysis. So that I said as much as possible because most of us are always busy, like family men, workers, and stuff like that, right? So we are always busy, so we can't do it every day, but we will try our best to bring this to you like all the time. Today we are looking at only 2 games. We are looking at the Bayern Munich versus Frankfurt game. And then we are also looking at the Arsenal versus Crystal Palace game, which is coming up in the next like an hour and a half or so. So, yeah, I see that you say you are good to use a different medium. Okay, fine. So that is what we are doing today. But let's take a look at the topics that we are looking at today. I put them in. If I go and read it, it's going to go off. So I'm going to let one of you get into our Facebook thing. I don't think your volume will go off. Because I am the host, my volume always goes off when I try to check something. So if you can get us the topics, that would be great. So whilst you are doing that, Arsenal has signed a couple of players this season. They have brought in Zinchenko from Manchester City. He's a left back, but he can also play in the midfield. They've also brought in Gabriel Jesus, who is a striker. He will be playing either on the wings or up front, like the number 9 position. They have brought in Fabio Vieira from Portugal. He's also a very nice midfielder. Kofi, you are watching us live. Okay, we can see that. Thank you. They have also brought in Marquinhos from Brazil. And they also have McTenna, the goalkeeper for the USA national team. So they have brought in these. I know of these 5 signings. There might be others in the pipeline. So as long as the window is not closed yet, we might be able to bring in a couple of others. There are rumors that they are working on Tillemans, bringing in Tillemans from Leicester City. So hopefully that goes through as well. Crystal Palace, on the other hand, they have brought in Sheikh Dakori. He's a French midfielder. He was playing for Lens. And they also have Chris Riches from Bayern Munich. I think that cost them around 13 point something million pounds. They also have Sam Johnston. He's a goalkeeper. Yeah, Johnston from West Bromwich Albion. He came in for free. He was a free agent, so they didn't have to pay anything. And then they got Malcolm Obiowe from Derby County, also on a free transfer. So these are the signings they have also made so far this season. Were you able to get? It looks like you are out. Are you able to get back in? Ivan is off as well, so that means Kofi, you can request to join again. Ivan is off, and Ayo is off, so you can request to join again if you wish. All right. So let's get on with the topics. I remember some of them off head, so I'm going to talk about the first one. So the first one is what are your expectations for the upcoming season? Like something that you are expecting to see this season that you didn't see in the previous season. That's going to be what is going to set the ball rolling for us today. So your expectation for the upcoming season, anything you didn't see in the previous season, which you are expecting to see this season. You can limit it to your team or to the Premier League or the La Liga or whatever league you want to talk about in general. Right now, it's just me and you, so you can go.
Okay, so thank you. I think I'm going to start from the whole 5 subs thing, like the fact that they've introduced 5 substitutions you can do. Of course, it's going to be 3 breaks, like the previous times where they get to make 3 subs, but in 3 different times. I think halftime changes don't count, so you can also make changes during the halftime, which doesn't count.
Okay.
I expect the energy levels to be higher this term because 5 subs, that's literally like half of the team minus the goalkeeper. That's half of the team. So if in every match you can literally change like half of the team, I expect the energy level to be higher. But I think it's going to affect those who don't have bigger squads. I don't think in the big teams like the Manchester Cities and the Chelseas and the Uniteds, their squads are quite big, and the differences in quality is not that huge. So if say Kante isn't playing or Kante plays 45 minutes, Kovacic can replace. But the smaller teams, even if they have squad depth, like the quality is not the same. They have regulars who always play. So I don't think they are going to find it that helpful because if say West Ham, they are sitting Rice or Bowen, who is going to fill in that has like equal quality or whatever. Yeah. Now even West Ham is decent. When you go all the way down to teams like Bournemouth or say Nottingham Forest and all those teams, I don't think it's going to benefit them much. Yeah. But if we are looking at the upper part of the table, like the top 10 or top 6 or top 4, whatever, I expect the competition to be very keen because people are signing. Right now, almost every team has like a big squad. And everyone has a decent coach too. So they should be able to make good use of the fact that you can make 5 subs, keep your team fresh also for the midweeks, like the Thursdays and the Tuesdays and Wednesdays. So I expect the competition. I don't expect Manchester City to run away with it like they did last 2 years and last year or whatever. I mean, last year, say every season, Liverpool tried to catch up. So
yeah,
but I don't expect this season to go so easy for Manchester City. Not if every other team, does everything they're supposed to do right.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what I expect. Very keen competition.
All right. So in the previous seasons, like you're saying, especially the one before, like Liverpool and Manchester
And
City have really, really dominated the league, and sometimes there's like they leave a very huge gap, which is sad for a very competitive league like the Premier League. That shouldn't happen. But yeah, I also see the same thing happening this season. Like there's going to be keen competition. I think where the teams are going to benefit most is when they go to Europe with the 5 changes. Because if I know that I have the game won already, I can just sub out all my, like the players that I'm sure are going to play in Europe, take them off, give them a break, and then bring in the others to just try and defend and keep the win. So yeah, locally the other teams are not going to really benefit. I agree perfectly with you. They are not really going to benefit because they don't have the depth that Manchester City and Liverpool have. Sometimes it seems almost unfair, but the world is not fair, right? Because if you look at their bench and you look at the people that are sitting there, they are like a full squad, a starting team for some of the other teams, right?
yeah,
Manchester City's bench was better than Arsenal's first team last season, way better, if you ask me. So that is going to continue. The world has never been fair. So I'll leave it to Ayo. So what are your expectations? Things you didn't see in the previous season, which you are expecting to see this season?
This season is first thing I'll say is it's very hard to predict which teams are going to make the top 4. I mean, we always talk about Man City and Liverpool. We know those two will definitely be in the top 4, but it's like between Arsenal, Tottenham, and Man United. It's like nobody's talking about Man United this season, but with the new coach and looking at their preseason games, I think they will make. It's the Ronaldo saga that is kind of disturbing them a little bit, but once they have that sorted out, and if Ronaldo stays and he plays, I think it will be interesting. So, like, you can predict City and Liverpool. Like every soccer-loving fan knows they will make it to the top 4, but the remaining 2 teams, and the way I see Chelsea, they can still be in the top 4 this season. It's like they are sorting things out. I hear Atletico is staying, and they got that. Is it Cucurella or what is his name?
Yeah.
Yeah, he signed. Was it yesterday or today?
Today.
Yeah, there was
And the
that
thing is, they
saga,
already have a decent team. I think they really don't need to add too much to what they have to be in the top 4. So it's hard to predict which 4 teams are going to make it to the top 4 this season, and that makes it very interesting. I have high hopes for Tottenham because they have a good coach and they've made very good recruitment this season. So I expect them to do very well. Arsenal's form going into the season is excellent, and so it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell which way it's going to go this season.
This is not in there, but I'm going to throw it to you since you just mentioned Arsenal. Do you think that there's going to be pressure on them because of how they performed in the preseason? Like everybody expects them to do like very well in the league because of how they performed in the preseason. I mean, if you beat Sevilla by 6 goals to 0, beat Chelsea by 4 goals to 0, people expect you to do well. Do you think that's going to be like too much pressure?
Yes and no, I would say. Yes, because I think everybody knew last season when this Aubameyang thing started, they were lacking that focal point, and they got somebody in, and he seemed to have fitted in so well so early. So it's like that problem is solved. The problem with Arsenal has always been with injuries, if you ask me. It's like if they have Partey Fit and all the other guys going, they should. Even last season, they were going to do well, if not for those issues that came up with injuries and players having issues with the coach and all that. So yes, it's like, right, when we're making predictions for teams that prepared well, I think 2 or 3 people said Arsenal. So that puts some pressure on you. Expectations are high, and I think they can live up to expectation if the injuries, and I would say injuries to key players. It's not just, there are some players that they get injured and you don't even feel it because somebody can easily feel it. But with Arsenal, there are some players that when they are not there, Partey, for instance, not because I'm a Ghanaian, but it's like I don't see any Arsenal player that can fit in perfectly. You can put in El Nani, but that guy keeps giving square passes and running around all the. He doesn't have that quality. So it's like if there are no injuries to key players, yes, the pressure will be there, but I think they can live up to expectation. And
Kofi, we hear you. You are saying that Arsenal has always performed creditably during the preseason, but as usual, I don't expect too much from them. Yeah, we know you guys are pessimists.
That's true. Somebody said they are preseason champions, which they've done. But this season, I think Arsenal should, like, they've been with the coach for, is this his 2nd or 3rd season?
No, this is his 3rd season.
His 3rd season, and all the players they bought have settled. I think one thing that will work well for Arsenal is that they didn't buy too much this season. So they already have the core of the team, and the additions were excellent. So it's like, if they don't do well this season, I don't know when they are going to do well.
I agree perfectly with Ivan when he mentioned that this guy should always play. What's his name? Martinelli.
Yeah.
Arsenal's left wing is scary. So is the right wing, because Saka is no joke, right? Saka has now established himself as a very, very good Premier League player. So that is settled. Martinelli, even if he's injured, and what's his game? Smith Rowe, that's your guy. If Smith Rowe is fit, that guy is as good as Martinelli. So you see, those areas, they are okay. But my problem is with I don't really know much about Fabio Vieira. I think he's probably a creative midfielder. But you need somebody like Partey. And if only Arteta is not going to make a mistake of bringing somebody else in when Partey is injured. Like, if Partey is injured, to me, the right person to come in is Mohamed Elneny or whatever. Elneny.
Yeah.
Because when that guy stepped in the latter stages of the league, when the league was getting, like, everything was beginning to work well again for Arsenal. I don't know why they have always like underestimated and underutilized that guy. He's really good. He shoots better than Partey by far. Like, his shooting is so good. Just that he's probably not as good with the distribution and stuff like that, right? So I still prefer Partey as the first choice, but Elneny should be right there anytime we take out Partey. He should be the one to step in. Anyway, let's then talk about the second point. What is your prediction for this particular game, judging by their preparations and the preseasons? We've not heard so much about, well, I particularly have not heard so much about Crystal Palace and the teams they played in the preseason. But we know of Arsenal. So based on that, but don't also forget that Crystal Palace is the same thing that spoiled the party for Arsenal last season. Arsenal will probably have qualified for the Champions League if not for Crystal Palace. So I see some comments here. Kofi, I think one player we should look for is in you are talking about Nketiah, I think.
Yeah.
Provided he's given enough playing time. Yeah, I agree, but I don't know. I don't think he's going to be the first choice striker, right? So we'll see.
Well, in some of the matches, he paired him with what is his name?
Jesus.
And it was, I think that guy has improved in Nketiah. The way he receives the ball, turns, he has some.
Yes, and his confidence too. Like he's
a good backup though. So like even if he doesn't play, for me it's good. He's a good backup for.
I've been saying the pressure is on Arsenal all the time. This time, if they don't get to top 4, hairs will grow. Okay, I think Arsenal can win by 3-0 as a revenge of what they did, of what Crystal Palace did to us last season. Yeah. Okay. So, what are your predictions, guys? I'm going to come to you first, Adasa.
Okay.
For this particular game.
Well, I expect nothing short of a win. I think Arsenal will win this match comfortably, based on the form they are bringing in, and also based on the fact that every player is fit.
Okay.
So I think Arsenal
Also,
will win this game comfortably, maybe by 3-0, as somebody has predicted in the comments.
okay. Do you also think that maybe you see this guy has always tried to let Arsenal know that they made a mistake of not signing him, Zaha. You know, if you guys remember that story, Arsenal were going to sign Zaha,
Yeah.
but they made a last-minute U-turn and they signed this other guy from Ivory Coast. What's his name? Pepe, right?
Pepe.
Yeah. So he's always tried to prove to us that you know what, you made a big mistake not signing me. So I think he's going to be a factor. Well, he's probably the best player by far, right? Unless you guys have somebody else in mind. I think that he's their best player. And he's going to be a factor in this game as well. All right, Kwesi, I'll let you go.
I would say I beg to differ. I mean, if we are going strictly by the preseason form, then it's easily Arsenal. But you know, EPL doesn't really go like that. Like it's not always who is the best in preseason. When it's EPL, it's a different ball game. And in England, teams don't really have that respect for the bigger teams. Like, oh, you are big teams, I'm going to let you roll over. Especially when there's that thing that, oh, last year we beat them by 3-0. I think that thing is still in their minds. They know if they go hard, regardless, Arsenal has improved, Arsenal has made signings and all that, they will still think this is our home, this is a lost pack. If we play like we did last year, we can get a result. And I mean, I really don't see Arsenal winning comfortably. Even if they're going to win, it's going to be like a slim margin. But I will say Palace may get a result, maybe a draw or a win for them. I don't see Arsenal winning this game, especially not comfortably. Even if they're going to win, it will be a slim margin. But my prediction is a Palace result, either win or draw for Crystal Palace.
Okay. Ivan is saying the only problem with Arsenal is Arteta. He thinks he knows too much, but he has made so much mistakes and wrong moves. He has no formation, and with a 4-2-3-1 formation, I am not sure it's a winning combination. Ivan, if you can message us again, we want to know what formation have they been playing during the preseason. We want to know that. I know that you know, so you can
really
get back.
Don't know.
Yeah.
When Arsene Wenger was there for years, Arsenal fans always said he was the problem. So I don't really know what Arsenal's problem really is. They said Wenger was the problem. He left was it 5 years ago?
No, more than 5 years.
Now
Arteta alone has been there for 3 years, right?
Exactly. I don't know what it is about some of the clubs. For instance, let's take West Ham. I know Arsenal is at a higher level than West Ham. But I don't know why West Ham, for instance, missed out of the top 4. At the point they were so good that I thought they were going to make the top 4. I think Arsenal probably I'll agree with him when he says it's Arteta's fault, because it's like right now they have everything. I don't know why Arsenal should not make the top 4. I'm still wondering why they didn't make the top 4 last season. So it's like, I don't know if it is the coaching, if it's the mentality, if it is the players. I just can't point. But Arsenal fans have been blaming.
It's a bit of everything. It's a bit of everything, because in the Premier League, you need characters, you need big players, you need people who have big mentality. All right. Yes, if it's a cup competition or whatever, that one you can field all these skillful young guys and stuff. But if you are going to go a 38-game run, you need more than just players who can do little flicks and all that. You need people who can grind results. I don't see Arsenal grinding many results. Anytime a match doesn't go well, they are either losing or drawing. Look at Liverpool, for instance. They have bad games, but they'll still run away with the result. They'll get you the 2-1 or the 1-0 or the 3-2 and go. Yeah. But you don't see that thing with Arsenal.
They know how to win that. Yeah.
Man City can turn the game around in a matter of like 5 minutes or 10. Look at their last game of the season.
No, not
Less
even their
than
last game
5
of the
minutes.
season. Even their game
Yes,
against Arsenal, the one they won by 2-1. Remember?
you
Arsenal had
understand.
the game.
Arsenal
Like they had it.
outplayed them.
You know,
Yeah.
that's really what makes the difference. I don't know if that thing is instilled by the coach or it's just the
Yeah, that's
players'
why I
own
was giving him
mentality.
that benefit of the doubt. That's probably the coaching and what they instill in their players, because it's like
Because
I don't know.
Because if we are going to be honest, those comfortable 3-0, 4-0 wins, that's not what's going to win you the league. What's going to win you the league is the times you have to grind results. Like the matches that look like everything is going against you. You try as much as possible, do everything you can to walk away with the win. That's how you win the league. But if you win easy matches 3-0, 4-0, 3-0, 4-0, that's not going to get you there. You are going to be maybe in the top 10, but the league there, forget. If you can't grind results, you're not going to win.
I perfectly agree. I mean, when the going gets tough, you need to find a way to win. Louis, I think I would like to have you on as a new member. I see that you are watching us. If you want to get in, because you are you already a member of the group? I don't know. I tried to find you on Facebook. I typed your name exactly as it is, and it didn't show up. So I don't know why. For those of you who are watching, if you want to join, I think we have a spot for one more person. If you want to join, first of all, click watch live, and then you click on send join request. Send join request, and I'll be able to let you in. I just have to approve and get you in. For your information, our next meeting, we are not going to use this because this allows for only 4 of us to be online, which is not good. Our last meeting, we had like 9 people online. So that is what we want. Another thing I can do is that we can use the old one that we used before. And then I will do a screen recording of everything. So that means that it's going to record just like this one records automatically, right? And it's going to post to Facebook after that. But that one wouldn't allow you to record unless you use screen recording. So I'm going to read a few of your comments and then we'll continue. Ivan said they play 4 at the back, 2 defensive midfielders, and then 3 attacking midfielders. And then they leave a lone striker at the top. This makes the striker run too much and they are always alone. So they get tired by the time they get the ball and they can't score. Brakovi said we should expect upset tonight. I'm saying this because Arsenal for some time now has always played in the first game of the league and yet to record a win. Okay. History may favor Crystal Palace. Okay, somebody is trying to join here. Ivan. Okay, I think Ivan has stuff to say, so I'm going to let him back in. The consistency is what wins a league. Arsenal is not consistent. Arsenal breaks down when the going gets tough. I think I agree. The consistency is what wins a league. Arsenal is not consistent. Okay, so Ivan, we have you back on. We will just give you a 4 minutes, 3 minutes to just sum up what you've missed so far.
Yeah, I mean, can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So let me start from tonight's game. The guys have a point to prove because they have been bullied for a long time. So they are going to go into this game with a revenge at their mind. With the absence of red cards or injury, I could see Arsenal running this out. I said earlier on my prediction is 3-0. But as to the whole season, I don't think that you're going to do so much well because Arteta overcomplicate things.
Stop being a pessimist.
No, I mean, no, right. I've seen him for 2 years now. Let's face it, for 2 years. Look at all the big teams. Look at Man City, Liverpool, United. They have a formation. Right? Liverpool 4-3-3.
Yeah.
When you have something like that, it helps the players' movement and passing because the center of the park is very busy. You don't have a lot of time to look for people. When you have a formation that you play all the time, you know where somebody is. So you don't need to even think or look. You just pass. That's what helps. Now, every day, I've watched him last season. He changed the formation almost every match.
Yes.
But that is not good. No team does that. Barcelona, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, nobody does. They have a formula that they stick with, right? Arteta is becoming too much overconfident that he knows so much. But you haven't run a team before. You are just an assistant. So you got to take it easy. Let's have mistakes your boy. Why? You keep a Martinez Coy. Now I got Lunesen. Who got to play and one share where he or buy one match and one no. Players, when am I Obama a new contract? No, I know the man.
Yeah.
So any boy rude. I said, oh yeah, bad. The 3 months that kind of contract. Then all of a sudden, what we need a problem.
Yeah.
When this is your problem, we know William, Obiako Kuro TB, Uncle for about 250,000 edition. Namina boy and Conco, nobody but 20 million or Diaco. How about it seems like we're doing our so Uma Saliba, what try baby, knock out to 50 million of
white.
What in it, Saliba, who at the time who was good. This guy went and defended Messi and Neymar. You think you know you are developing? No. Last season, go back to about how much 50 million. No, then why? Say Leno, Tina Mama Tina score. All of a sudden, you don't need Leno again. Come on, this is like a try error.
Yeah.
It is the biggest mistake. Problem. He's going to mess the selection up, and he's going to mess people's life up. Nketia can play, but if you play strikers alone, they run unnecessarily. Like I said, did the same thing. Nketia last the Obey called me because I could treat your phone on record. He saw that they need help. They need to be somebody to be close to them. Saka is far away. Martinelli is far away. The middle is so empty. Empty for one person. So, all the preseason is hard. You think that you are winning? No. Football, the emotion count too, right? So people who back game no emotion, when they're so strong, say give them a year. You may think that you're beating them back. When it comes to what matters, it will be different. I'll give them this one, Crystal Palace, but I won't be surprised if they lose. I won't be surprised. But judging from what they have done so far, you will think that 3-0 is a fair deal, just a payback. But going to a long run on the season, how many Brentford now key players down moving? What happened? No matter how much they did, they lost, right? And you're not going to have these key players all the time throughout the season. They also get tired. There are times that Odegaard might not be controlling things. He can't control the game all season. Who is the substitute for that? Now, you bring in new people. These new people are now going to learn how to adjust. And you bring people who are already injured. And your injury problem is not solved. And this league is so long, you need people to be there available to sub. Now, if they are Shetiani, Tekihilo or so on, show me your prepare. I want to be my back.
All right. Ivan, so your point is well made. And you've cited so many instances. I just said the coach is having an issue with being if the coach is not consistent, then the team cannot be consistent because he's the leader, right? So yeah, I agree with you. Kofi, you are saying that I think Mikel Arteta keeps changing formation because he's struggling to find his feet. Let's give him some time. No, this is his third season. We can't give him any more time. He has to perform.
How much time does he need? He's in his
third season. He has to either perform or leave. Conte came in just last season. Just watch out what he's going to do this season. That's the thing I like about that guy. We all saw what he did with Inter Milan, right? He came to Chelsea. We saw what he did. Even last season, getting to the end of the league, they were playing some very, very amazing football. This season, Tottenham is going to do better than they did last season because of Conte. So Arteta has to do the same. There's no more time. I agree with you guys. All right. We're just going to say something little about the the Bayern Munich and the Eintracht Frankfurt game. So our expert on that league, Justice is not in today because he's working at the moment. So yeah, we'll just take a quick prediction of that, and then we'll come back to Arsenal and Crystal Palace, and you guys will give me. We don't really know too much about Crystal Palace because they are not like a top 6, top 4 team, right? But we all know Arsenal. So we'll give our prediction of the starting 11. That will be coming up in 12 minutes. In the next 12 minutes, they will release the starting 11 for both teams. And I'll put it out there, but we will make a prediction of who you think is going to start. So, Kwesi, for now, let me take your prediction of the Bundesliga game that is coming up today. Don't forget that Eintracht Frankfurt won
they are the current Europa champions.
Yes, and they beat Barcelona.
We are also the current Conference League champions, Roma. Don't forget
that.
Okay, go on.
Yes, I have that in mind. But I think in the Bundesliga, a lot of teams just bend over for Bayern Munich. I don't know. Well, it's probably because they tend to buy all the best players from Germany. Like whoever has the best players, Bayern Munich just
go.
You know, they just poach every best player from the league, so it makes it difficult for other teams to compete. I don't see anything changing tonight. Maybe Frankfurt will be able to score a goal or two, but they are still going to lose. Bayern Munich is going to roll over again. Fine, they've lost Lewandowski. I'm not sure who they've replaced him with, but they don't really struggle for goals. Yeah, they don't really struggle for goals because you have Gnabry, you have Leroy Sané, Jamal Musiala, Kevin Koma, all those guys chipping with goals. So
yeah, Koma is good.
Yeah. They don't really struggle for goals. I expect it to be a bit difficult, not like a big margin win, but Bayern Munich are still going to walk away with the 3 points. Thank you.
All right, Adasan, what do you have to say?
Well, I watching Frankfurt last season. I think they were excellent. We shouldn't forget they were the team that kicked out Barcelona from the
Barcelona was tragic last season.
Barcelona is still Barcelona. At the time they kicked them out, I think they were picking up. So it was like a surprise when they kicked them out. So I don't think Bayern losing Lewandowski will be the same. They don't have any player in the team that can guarantee them like 30 goals, 40 goals a season across all competitions now. Mane is a good player, but I think they have a lot of players similar to Sadio Mane. That was not the player they needed, if you ask me. If you were losing Lewandowski, I was expecting them to probably go for Haaland. I don't know why, because normally they put players from their own league to weaken their opponents and then to make them better. So this match can end in a draw, or I would say a slim win for Frankfurt.
Okay. Ivan, what's your take?
I'm looking for a draw.
A draw, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know why that is though, but in the Premier League and even in the Spanish La Liga as well, it is very, very difficult to see a player moving from Real Madrid to Barcelona, or from Barcelona to Real Madrid, or Atletico to Real Madrid. And then when you come to the Premier League, it happens once a while, but it doesn't really happen that much. It's tough to get a player moving from Man U or any of the top 4 teams to the other team. I don't know why that is happening in Germany. Like, it's so easy for them to sign players from Dortmund, for instance, who are supposed to be in the main opposition, right? So why is that? Does anybody have any idea why that happens?
I would say I think that the golf in class between Bayern Munich and the rest of the teams kind of makes every young player that's growing up only see Bayern Munich as the ultimate team in Germany. You know, when you come to England, pretty much every team has what they can boast of. You understand? Even the likes of Chelsea that just started becoming big after Abramovich came still have Champions League and they've won matches against Barcelona. They've played all the big teams and everything. You have Liverpool, whose history is there. You have Arsenal. You have Manchester, and all of those teams. So people like the young guys have different teams to choose from. But when you go to Germany, for instance, I think apart from Bayern Munich, I don't know any other German team that has, any kind of success or history
in Europe. Yeah. Okay. Kwesi's network is stuck a little bit. I don't know if he's going to get back on. But okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
You're
I'm
back.
back.
You're back. All right.
Yeah.
Adekum, I see that you are watching. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I think that's it, because all the young guys growing up only see Bayern Munich. That's the team that they dream of playing, because why would they want to play for Freiburg or Eintracht Frankfurt or Mönchengladbach or any of those teams? They don't really have anything that's going to make any young player want to play there. Maybe play, make money, whatever. But if you want to play for a historic club, a club that has success and all those things, it's just Bayern Munich and none other. It's not like the other places where all the other teams are established and they also have history and stuff that people want. So it's easy for them. And I don't think Bayern Munich is also interested in any competition in the league, because they can decide to buy players outside Germany, good players outside Germany. Let some of the German teams keep their good players. But they just go like, no, we just want players from Germany. Always poaching players from the teams.
Okay, I'm going to put this across. Anders wants to get in, so we might have to sacrifice someone. He wants to get in. And
I'll go off.
Okay.
But,
yeah.
now we're asking for a lineup. I can give Arsenal's lineup possible.
Sure. Let's take that, and then Anders will get in.
Ramsey in goal.
Okay.
White on the far right defense. Okay. Saliba at the center. Gabriel at the center, and Zinchenko at the left. And we have Xhaka and Partey in the middle.
Okay.
We have Odegaard and the supporting the jerseys.
Attackers.
And we have Martinelli on the left and Saka on the right.
Okay.
That's
I think the same too. I think it's going to be the same squad too. Mami Akos, I see that you are watching. Daniel, you are watching. Yeah.
I'm going up so somebody can join me.
All right. So, Anders, listen to the instruction. You have to go to the page and click on Watch Live. And then after that, you click on Send Join Request. So, click on Watch Live and then click on Send Join Request. As soon as you do that, I'll be able to let you in. Okay, so we are waiting for you to do that, and I will let you in. Do you guys agree with the lineup that he just mentioned? And another thing is, do you think Ben White is going to be playing on the right side going forward, or Tomiyasu will just come back and take his position? And then where does that leave the 50 million signing? Ben White.
I think on paper, that is Arsenal's best 11. What he just said, yeah, on paper, that's Arsenal's best 11. I mean, barring any injuries or suspensions or whatever. Between Tomiyasu and Ben White, I think it's going to depend on the formation. If he's going to go 3 at the back, then I'll be rooting for Ben White.
Ben White, yes.
Yeah.
Because of his height,
they can push Tomiyasu to the right wing back or whatever. But if he's going to go 4 at the back, then probably Ben White will have to sacrifice or whatever. I don't really see him as a top centre back anyway. But 3 at the back, you don't need all 3 to be great. You just need maybe 1 or 2 to be great, and then the other can just, because even Chelsea, we play Chalobah sometimes, and he's far from great, but he plays in the 3 back, because if it's a 3 back, you have 2 other people to clean up for you. So
yes,
if they're going to go 3 at the back, then Ben White is going to be there.
Do you agree? Do you think that's the squad they are going to use today?
I think, looking at Arsenal's preseason, there are no surprises in the first team for today. There are certain players that I think will struggle all season to get into the team. Somebody like Pepe, I don't know why he didn't look for the club because I don't know if there's any substitution. He's not even the first choice sub. It's going to be this my guy Smith Rowe or probably one of the other youngsters, or maybe Nketiah. So I don't really see him playing much this season. I thought, well, the transfer season is still open, so probably after the first 2-3 matches, he may find a club. So no surprises in the lineup, and I still think Arsenal will win comfortably.
Ernest, I don't know if you can still hear me, but can somebody send him the instructions to get in? Because if I leave, the volume is going to go off. So if somebody can send him the instructions.
Is he watching already? Is he watching already?
He already sent a message here, which means that he was watching. If I
I
check online now, he's not part of the guys that are watching. So if you can send him the so if you can send him the info as to how to get in, that would be great. I said it, but I don't think he heard me because he probably wasn't watching. Anyway, now on the left back of Arsenal, if Tierney is fit, do you guys think he should be the one to start, or maybe Zinchenko should start?
Well, personally, I think I like Zinchenko, but the fact that Tierney has been with the club for long and his performances, there were times that he was a standout player for Arsenal. So I don't know. Sometimes when players are injured and they get back, it takes time for them to find their form. But going by his form before his injury situation and the fact that he's been with the club, there were times that people were even contemplating making him the club captain.
Yes.
Because of his commitment and all that. So I'll still go with him, and Zinchenko will always be a good backup. And I think Zinchenko can even play in the midfield sometimes.
He can play in the
it's
midfield,
good to have that depth in the team. So Arteta has options this time. So I think he will not be excused this time if he fails to make the top four. He has a very good team to compete this season.
Ivan is saying if Tierney is fit, I prefer him to start. Yeah. All right. I don't know. I like Tierney, but I hate the fact that he's always like injured. I don't know. Okay, so the lineup is here. You guys want me to?
Yeah, you were frozen for a minute.
Okay, yeah, that was because I was trying to look at the lineup. The lineup is up, so but I can't unless somebody else does it, because if I go, it's gonna go off. So oh, I'm so sorry that Kofi couldn't get in. He sent me a message. He said I thought the time was 7 p.m. Ghana time. No, it's not. It's not 7 p.m. Ghana time. All right. Sorry about that, Kofi. Ayo just left. And Richmond is frozen. So I think I'm alone now by myself. All right, you guys, if you are watching, you can get back in. Yeah, I was talking about Tierney and Zinchenko. It's a tough one. But me personally, I don't know. I think I prefer Zinchenko. I don't know, but yeah, he's the one I prefer. I think he defends probably better than Tierney. Tierney's his crosses are good. He attacks well. Wijnaldum, for those Roma fans, Wijnaldum has officially joined Roma. It was just announced. Okay, somebody is trying to get in. Ajekum Hene is trying to get in. Oh, Ajekum, you want to try again? I see that you tried to get in. Sorry about that. Try again.
He said he doesn't see the join send request or whatever.
Oh, that's weird. Let me see. Ernest approve Ajekum. Okay, I'm going to see. They can't join the broadcast at this time. That's weird. Ajekum, just know that I tried to get you in, but they are saying that you cannot.
The last time, which platform did we use that we everybody was on?
The one we used was called the conference room. So the conference room doesn't broadcast the thing live. Only the members in the room can see it. Like only those of us that are online can see it. So this one, we wanted to make it live for everybody to be able to see it. But unfortunately, with the live, they only allow up to 4 people. Which is sad.
That's very bad.
Yeah, so we are going to go with the conference room again next time, so that we can have everybody in, and then I'm going to screen record whatever we do, right? So we'll do a screen recording, and then after that we'll just post it. So I think it goes back to the same thing. So
okay,
yeah, that's what we'll do next time. It's already 12 here and 7 in Ghana, right? 6 in Ghana, 6 o'clock in Ghana.
Yeah, 6.
So we want to, Ajekum, I'm going to try again. I don't know. That's so weird. Try one more time. Let me see. Add. Okay, Aden, I'm adding you now. I think you're going to be able to join now. It says Aden, so hang on. Taking very, very long, but it's probably because of your network. Okay, it says joining.
One is joining.
Yeah. I think it's probably because of the network.
Was Ernest able to send a request? Was he able to?
No, he hasn't been able to. I don't know why.
What?
Yeah. So, Ernest, sorry about that. You and Kofi Say, I know you're that hard Arsenal fan. You will have had a lot to say, but unfortunately, somebody is calling video at Soccer Addicts. So, all right. So we're going to end it here, and then I'll go back into our platform, the WhatsApp platform, and I'll make a video call, and then we'll just wrap up there, if that is okay. All right. Thank you guys for watching. We love you. We'll bring you a recap of the game between Arsenal and Crystal Palace after the game is done. And we'll also bring you the results between Bayern Munich and Eintracht Frankfurt. So stay tuned in. Check back again on our channel on Facebook, Soccer Addicts, and then also on YouTube, Soccer Addicts GH. And please like and try and subscribe to our channel. We love you all, and we'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.